son, tallest, star nine. Homie, got features like Riri, and it's water on my wrist, like Fiji. I'm ballin', drop 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Got my hoodie on like Mellow in the garden. Got my money up, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Look, they want me to lose my breath, so I gotta watch my step. On my hip, I call them Steph and Steph. Bitchy rich, my wrist. All tequila with my drip. Chrome marks on my chest, I'm ballin'. Look, I feel like the last one left. I put the X in flex. I'm shooting with my left like Harden. So much water on my wrist and make my arm numb. All this money, I'm ballin' like LeBron, son. Yeah, you can tell by the way I dress to leave my garments.
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Dort. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at the Rockets. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance. Of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
So it's the Rockets now. The Celtics making their last shot. Outside for Green. Pass to Richardson. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Pre-shot preparation. Be ready on the catch, Josh Richardson. Yes, sir.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Back to Green. Six on the shot clock. And it's hammered home by Green.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Brown. Oh, stolen by Richardson. It's stolen by Tatum. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talked about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Richardson for 3. Rebound Boston.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. Can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Now here's Smart. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. He got a piece of it. In transition. Smith outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Smith no good. The Celtics with the lead. Brown with it. Richardson picks him up. No good on the 3.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Here's Green. Very solid offensive production, averaging 18 points a game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And it's Houston's ball, trailing by 2. Now here's Smith. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Some solid defense. Oh, wow. Get out the way, Greg. Get out the way.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Smart. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Griffin gets it to go.
Well, this is where Blake does a lot of his damage. He is such a tough matchup in the painted area.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
All alone on the break. And Griffin slams it in.
When your big man is running the floor, it is such a good thing to push it ahead and make sure he's the guy finishing.
Here's Smith. That one doesn't drop. And Boston going the other way now.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Both teams will make substitutions. Griffin left side. Over Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Blake Griffin's game is now all about savvy and experience, and he draws the defender into a foul there. Nicely done.
No good on the free throw.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Smith no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all. Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
To the wing on the left. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Vintage Blake Griffin finished at the cup. One of the best dunkers in NBA history. Big time.
And Griffin slams it in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, B.A., to get stuck in your ways as a veteran. But give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
White. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Here's Smith. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 10.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
He got it up. And so it's Boston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got his third basket on the night right there.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Okogie's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
It's Brown on the wing. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Okogie. Fires from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Here's Horford. The Rockets pull it in.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Up top, Tatum. Give him 8 points now. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 10. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Well, I absolutely love that pass from Marcus Smart, almost like a sixth sense relative to where his teammate was.
And that one's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Here's Wall.
Well, this is why you have to respect Al Horford, right? He has an ability to alter shots with that length.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now a timeout called by Houston. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
On the wing, Tatum. He's got 10. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Wall. It's Martin on the wing. To the wing, right side. Out to the right wing. Second chance effort. It's blocked.
Boy, don't test Blake. Every move out there on the floor, he's anticipating and sending it back.
Endorse with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Back to Wall. Out to the wing. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And so it's Boston with it. Pass to Tatum. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the inside. Martin outside. Okogie on the wing. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the
Here's Wall. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Griffin. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Griffin's got 16 points now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And rejected. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. White. Good. White's got his second bucket on the night.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Now, Blake Griffin has turned himself into a 3-level scorer, and he is giving it to the defense right now.
Wall for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Griffin outside. Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, fantastic feed from the big man. Blake Griffin's feel for when his guys are open is truly special.
Houston calls timeout. There's a minute 12 left in the second.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Inside. Gallinari. The layup misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And another miss by Houston.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
19-footer. Here's Brown. Pass to Griffin. Uses the glass on the layup. Griffin's got 7 now in this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And that one's good. Green.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now here's Gallinari. Griffin in the post. 20 points for him. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, it might be over a decade in the league, but Blake still has some hops.
Green for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the Rockets with possession here. And it's hammered home by Green.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. It's stolen by Smart. And it's blocked by Martin. Outside, Green. Houston gets it back. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Outside, Brown. Williams in the post. Doesn't go that time. And Houston will come the other way. Here's Green. Tatum pulls it in.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And the Rockets call time here. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Şengün. Some solid defense from Williams.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is gone.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
And another miss by Houston. And so it's Boston with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to... give you everything he's got.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The Rockets on offense. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The Celtics making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Grant Williams.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. With the teardrop. Here's Smith. The shot off that time. Nice D from Horford. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. Here's Smith. The Rockets again can't hit. Boston on offense. They're on an 11-1 run. The drive by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Richardson for 3. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside, Brown. Smart, left side. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Pass to Şengün. Nice D from Horford. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now Şengün. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Smith. And he converts the layup.
And this is something Smith needs to keep doing at the next level. Staying aggressive in close. And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Şengün. There's the three. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And that one's good. Green.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Smart outside. So both teams making some changes here.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Griffin in the post. He's got 22. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gallinari. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Gallinari's got his third bucket of the night.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Pass to Garuba. And here's Martin. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Now Griffin. And it's Gobert with a rebound. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Celtics opening up a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. White with it. Pass to Cornet. To the paint. Here's Hauser. And Gobert with a block. Martin outside. And he gets it to go.
Martin Jr.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Down low. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Malcolm Brogdon just so savvy. He's got size, strength, and vision. Nicely done.
White for three. And the Celtics another three. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Outside White. Brogdon up top. Can't hit that one. And it's Houston the other way. To the middle. White with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And again, Boston with the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Outside Wall. Inside. Here's Gobert. The rebound, Celtics. Outside White. That three's off the mark. Pass to Gobert. Here's Martin. 4-3. It's hauled in by White. Back to Wall. Here's Okogie. The three-pointer off the mark. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
To the right side. Outside Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to White. Over Wall. Boston again missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the inside. Tipped.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
Now here's White. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The three is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Pass to Smith. Got a piece of it. It's 2-on-1. And here's Brown for three. Kept alive by Boston. The three is up. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, we're seeing some of that potential everyone is talking about with Smith. Just a talented offensive player.
The kick to Tatum. Smart for three. And the Celtics another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Richardson. Outside for Green. From outside the arc. Smart grabs a miss. Boston on offense. They're on a 17-4 run. Tatum can't hit. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williams with it. Richardson picks him up. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
.152 left in the fourth. Pass to Richardson. And here is Green. 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up. Şengün with it. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, B.A., what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Here's Green. Pass to Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Now Gallinari. Smart for three. Pass to Tatum. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Knocks it down from distance.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
For three, Smith. No good. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw